Good morning. Welcome to September 22nd, the 8th episode of Running Through My Mind. Yes, I did remember to check what episode number we were on today. So today's episode 8, and something that's been running through my mind today is about our best customers and our worst customers. Think about your very best customer, the one that comes to you for advice, who respects your opinion, who puts your ideas into action, and how much you enjoy working with them and the results they get from working with you. Got them? Okay. Now, think about your worst customer, the one that always wants more of your time than you have to give, the one that listens to ideas but then doesn't do anything about it, the one that almost seems to work against your best advice. Do you have an image of that person in your head now? Okay, I'm going to say the person you're thinking of is not really your worst customer. Your worst customer is you. Your worst customer is you. You never listen to your own advice. You never put the things that you say that you're going to do into action. You got to twist your arm to put one of your ideas, take one of your ideas and make it a reality. Some of the things you do go in a complete opposite direction of the things you would tell your very best customer to do. And a lot of times it has to do with the fact that you don't have time. You're spending all of your time with your best customer. You're spending all of your time with your almost best customers. You're trying to turn into your best customers. You're trying to get more customers just like your best customer. So your stuff falls by the wayside. You're staying up late at night working on your customers' projects, and you're not working on any of your projects. You are your worst customer. That's right. Look in the mirror, buddy. It's you. You are your worst customer because if you're not careful, your customers are going to start to look at the stuff you're doing and go, well, gee, they told me that I should post messages of value on Facebook a couple of times a day, and that guy doesn't post anything on Facebook at all. And when he does post, it's pointing me to something that he wants me to buy. So why would I listen to them? And now all of a sudden your best customers are going to go become somebody else's best customers. So the next time you're trying to decide on what you should do, or you're telling yourself that, well, I really should write a new blog post today, but I just don't have time because I have a meeting with somebody else. You need to think about what you would tell your best customer if they told you that. What would you tell your best customer if they told you that they didn't have time to post a message of value once a day, twice a day on social media? What if your best customer told you that they didn't have time to write a blog post once a week to put up on their website? Think about it in terms of your business. I lapsed into my own marketing mind and the marketing advice I give people. But, what if you were a media advertising person and you told the people who were advertising on your radio station or television station or advertising in your magazine and newspaper, and you told them that their advertising should have a call to action on it that told somebody reading the ad that they needed to call a certain number or visit a website or visit a location. Those are typically standard items in an ad, the obvious call to action. Well, does the materials that you produce and send out in the world have a call to action? Does it have an obvious call to action, or is it just a clutter of stuff that you push together because you didn't have time? If you were your best customer, would you listen to that advice coming from somebody who wasn't doing it? Talk to yourself like you're your best customer. If you're dealing with a salesperson and you tell them how important follow-up is and to make sure that they contact X number of people a day, are you doing that in your sales practice? How many people did you follow up with this week? How many people did you reach out to and introduce yourself to this week? How many thank you notes did you send out? I mean, I could apply this all day to whatever field you work in, but think about the best advice you give your best customers and then ask yourself why you're not following it and why you keep working with you because you're not listening to anything you tell yourself. So by all means, continue to serve your best customers in your best way. Give them your best advice, and hopefully they'll continue to put your advice into action. But when you're working with yourself and on your own projects, make sure you're working with yourself as if you were with your best customer. Listen to the advice in the mindset of your best customer. Follow your advice like your best customer. And have an internal monologue. I guess it's a monologue, but have an internal dialogue with yourself. And do a little bantering back and forth. Tell yourself how important it is that you follow up with 5 customers today. And they go, well, I'm really busy. I'm not sure I'm going to get around to it. And then tell yourself, well, you got to get around to it. And then have a follow-up meeting with yourself to go, did you send those 5 pieces of contact out? No, I didn't. Don't let yourself off the hook. Turn your worst customer into your best customer so you can be your best self. And that's all I have to say about what's running through my mind today. If you want more information on me, you can visit dontheideaguy.com. I've got a cool little side project called BigYellowSticky.com where I post a piece of advice or creative insight every day on a yellow sticky note with a Sharpie marker. You can subscribe to that list and get it delivered to your inbox every morning. Just a little piece of my best advice to you, my best customers, to make your day a little better. That's all for running through my mind. I will talk to you again tomorrow.